Good morning. Welcome back to the Gratitude Incarnate podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Rose, and you are listening to the Daily Divine Download. So if you don't know what the Daily Divine Download is, it's a message that I work on bringing to you every day. So today I want to talk to you about something that I really haven't talked to you about it a little before, but not in much detail. And it's very relevant in my life right now with the things that are going on and the people that I'm around. And I want to talk about forgiveness. So a lot of people think that when we forgive, that we're just forgetting. And that's what holds people back a lot of times from offering forgiveness to a person, a situation, or even themselves. And this is what we have to remember. We have to remember that forgiveness may help the person that helped us, because it may help us, form a relationship with them again, or, let them know that we're moving past that and we're living in the present. But I want to talk to you about forgiveness because forgiveness really benefits you. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person. And this may be a new concept to some of you, but I want you to understand that forgiveness brings you blessings. Forgiveness brings you better relationships. And forgiveness brings you one of my top core values, which is freedom. Okay, freedom is so important. I've told you guys before that I am one of the descendants of Benjamin Franklin, and he's one of the founding fathers responsible for the Declaration of Independence and creating a country that's based around freedom. And listen, back then, guys, they didn't have it all right, okay? Unfortunately, that Declaration of Independence didn't include everyone in America, okay? But that's kind of what this is all about, is through forgiveness, we can offer freedom to everyone, including ourselves, okay? So forgiveness also improves your physical and mental health and sets you down on the road to healing, okay? Instead of sending you down a road of resentment or regret or pain, forgiveness offers you a path to healing, okay? And it allows you to be present in the moment, all right? It's going to require courage, all right? It's not about saying that the person that hurt you is right. Okay, it's saying that you're better than what happened to you and that you can move past it. And when we offer that forgiveness to those people or those circumstances that hurt us, we can allow ourselves to move on. And like I said, it's not always going to be easy. But you can do it. And I know because I've done it. And that's kind of what I was thinking about this morning. I came on this trip because I wanted to spend time with my father and my grandmother and my aunt and my uncles. And that's kind of what this trip is all about. When my mother and father split up, there was a lot of pain there. They had both hurt each other in a lot of ways. And my mother ran from that. And she's still, talking to her today, I know that she still struggles in forgiving my father. And I've talked to her about this before too. Forgiveness isn't just, it's not for that other person. It's for you. And it caused a strain, not only in my mother and father's relationship, but that strain trickled down. And I'm not blaming my mother or my father, but for lots of reasons, we did not get to see this side of my family. My sisters and I did not get to see this side of my family for close to 30 years. And I'm sorry, I'm working on not crying right now so I can finish this. This is what happens sometimes. This is the aftermath of when we have a struggle with forgiving people. You know, I don't blame my mother and I forgive her. But if she would have maybe worked towards that healing a little bit more quickly, it wouldn't have taken 30 years to see my grandmother again. You know, and like I said, I don't blame her. I forgive both of them. I forgive all of my family. And today I want to encourage you that if you're going through a strained situation with your family, think about if you can offer forgiveness for that, okay? Because I don't want you to go 5 years from now or 10 years from now and look back on your life and see what you missed out on because you refused to forgive. When we refuse to forgive, we miss out on love for ourselves. We miss out on healing for ourselves. And this can sometimes affect our families too. Okay? That's why, I decided that I had to do this podcast this morning because I really needed to talk to you guys about this. It's okay to forgive people. Because when you forgive people, you forgive yourself, okay? And I've said that a few times in this podcast episode, and it's just because it's so true and it's so important, Stop holding on to those things. Stop holding on to that hurt. Stop holding on to that resentment and regret, and allow yourself to forgive and release that and start your healing process. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Thank you for doing this important work for yourself that has that trickle-down effect or ripple effect and affects everyone else. When you expand who you are, you expand the world, okay? So we're making the world a better place just by being here today. So thank you so much for that. I love you guys so much. Have a grateful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.